All right, hello everyone. We got very interesting day today. First thing today, we lost a panel on the roof of the barn. Had to go up there during a windstorm and pop it back on. About 40-foot panel. But now, with all the rain, the drain for the pond or overflow is overflowing. So need to see if we can unclog it so it doesn't overflow, I guess, the dam and wash our dam away, which would be a problem. But I got a standard plumbing snake. We'll see how this thing does. It's probably not big enough for the job. Little diamond tip on it, but I doubt if it works. And I got 1-inch band, maybe 3/4 inch band, just steel band. This is old school snake, and we'll try that and see how that works.
So this is the pond. It has literally never been this high since we own the property. So Winnie has, hard to see, but he has a snake. And he's going to walk you through how to do this.
This is a steel band. Hopefully it'll work. Drain pipe is like down there, maybe 2-3 feet underwater. So I'm trying to make sure I got a location for it. Follow this rod down.
Oh shit. I'm 6 months pregnant. I just got slammed with this wire contraption. More things breaking than breaking horses right now.
Alright, I'm through.
You're through?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like you made a hole?
Stuck in there. There's definitely a tree in there. But I can hear it coming down over here better. Well, we're gonna have to get the excavator and just dig it up. All right, so here we are, day 2 of messing around with this. I got the seal snake all the way up from the backside, all the way up, back up into the pond. And I rigged my lucky horseshoe on the end of it. Now it's kind of stuck on whatever's clogged in there, guessing it's probably a pretty big log. So I'm going to use a come along here and some vice grips, and I'm going to try to vice grip it to that steel cable, come along to a tree, and I'm going to give her hell. I'm going to see if I can get this thing to pull out of here, or at least it'll probably break the tape and the horseshoe off of that thing, but we'll see. Be back in a second. All right, I got it pretty tight now. I don't know about OSHA safe, but shit. The contraption next. If this don't work, I'll probably drill a hole in this band and give it a try. I'll throw another bungee grip on here. Just see if oh, something gave. Oh boy. Seems like what gave was probably the horseshoe. Damn. Alright, so it wasn't the horseshoe. It was, I must have got by that, whatever the hell's in there. So give it a little try. I mean, it's coming out better, but I mean, when this thing unclogs, that whole pipe's gonna be full of water. The amount of pressure it's getting, it's probably 6 foot over top the drain, so it's gonna come shooting out of there whenever it does unclog. We'll try getting this thing up in there again. All right, like I said, I got it up, back up through quite a ways. So, got it back up through. I'm gonna put that horseshoe back on. Maybe the opposite way this time. And give it another try. All right, here we go. I put it on the opposite way this time, so it's like kind of like a little hook. So as long as I can get it back down through the pipe top over here without it catching, I should be in good shape. So, like I said, we're probably, I don't know, 6 feet over top of the hole of the drain. So my mistake not having a grate on this thing, but never thought I could get clogged. It's such a big pipe, but my bad. Live and learn. All right, try 2. Came through without using the come along, so I mean, it's definitely spewing out probably twice as much as it was, but that whatever's in there is still in there. So I'm gonna try just putting it back up through this way with this on it. Now that apparently I must have cleared some debris at least around the log, but the log's still stuck in there. So I mean, with all this water pressure and actually water moving, it might help just do it on its own, but we'll see. I'm going to give it a few more tries. Got a swirl. That's a good thing. Let's see if this thing sweeps itself out. Made a big dent in whatever was in there. I think there's still a log in there, but it's draining down probably 5 times better than it was. So I think it'll keep up with the rains for now. Just need to get through the winter. so I can dig this up. There's a leak in this drain. I gotta dig it up and fix the leak. But while I'm doing that, I was planning on doing a dock, because we got like a walkout and fixing that retaining wall. But never-ending to-dos when you buy a farm. And this one's a relatively new one, so built in '99. So, but all good stuff. It's easier to work on the newer stuff than the older. So that's about it. Just gonna pack things up, call it a day on this, because it is playoffs for the Browns, wild card. So got to get ready for that. Take you down to where I was, just to give you a little bit of insight on how big of a pain in the butt this is. And thankfully, like a cat, and I can wiggle and move, but I was snaking it from here, and right is probably the 90, right, you can't see because it's probably 50 to 75 feet underground over there. Right at the 90, I think, is where this tree is stuck. So we'll see. Hopefully it'll work itself out. Now that I got it cleared enough to where it's spewing quite a bit of water, it'll keep up with the rain at this speed. So got a little swirl back there. I think it's gonna be good. It'll be good for now. I want to road my hill here. As you can see, it already started wearing it out. That's a bad thing. I mean, you let this thing overflow all winter, I think it'll wash out this hillside and it'll be all kinds of problems. So hopefully this drain will work for now. If not, probably do this again to clear it out again. All right, so less than 24 hours, pond's drained down. So seems like what we did works pretty well. So good news. You can see there is a leak down there at the bottom. So during the summer, when it's real dry, pond gets pretty low. That'll be next year's project, next summer. But it seems like the issue with the pond overflowing is resolved. That's good for the winter.